Thanks, mate. When Cada first dropped the original teaser images of the YangWang U9, I've got to be honest, I wasn't that keen. The still images, the box images of these sets never seemed to really capture the real essence of these sets across all of the different brands, top brands. But then by the time Cada approached me to test this set, they dropped a couple of teaser videos with some of the functions and obviously in their usual Larry style. And at that point, I was hooked. I was completely sold. There was no question I wanted to build this set, even though all of the stuff I'd read and watched previously had suggested it was a monster build, even more technical than the AMG one and in a different, completely different league to the RX-7 that I'd just built previously. When it first arrived and I started to unbox this thing, the first thing you notice is the detailing on the box. A lot of people that I've spoken to, certainly on my TikTok channel, have suggested that they just can't bring themselves to come away from Lego because it's all they've ever known, and they're scared. They're scared of investing 200 odd quid or sometimes a little bit more on a Cada set and it not meeting expectations. But when these sets actually arrive at your door and you see how well they're packaged, you see the detailing on the box, apart from the fact that one says Cada and one says Lego, you'd never know the difference. I love the detailing on this box. I love the QR codes that it gives you to take you to the website or to take you to a demo video. It's reminiscent of any Lego set I've ever bought. Then when you open the set and you're presented with the light arrangement, the front end of the car, which obviously looks really mean, the silhouette, and then you start unboxing the different elements, you really feel like you're building something of real quality. You're not looking at this set like some cheap AliExpress piece of tut for 50 or 60 quid. This is a brilliantly put together product that is reminiscent of any of the other brands that you would associate as being in the #1 position. For me, having built two Cada 1/8 scale cars, there is no clear winner. There's no Lego and then everything else. Cada on cars matches up. When you start unboxing, box one is all of your components, so all of the motors, and that's quite an intimidating point when you start seeing how many motors and controllers this set actually has, because I thought the AMG 1 had a lot of motors. This on first impression seems to have even more, which is a little bit scary but exciting at the same time. Box 2, 3 and 4 then carry you through the rest of the pieces. One of the things that I wish Cada would do, in all honesty, and this is obviously before I've even built this set, is I wish it would separate the individual stages rather than just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This set would probably have about 25 different stages that, if they did it in the same way that Lego did it, would make it easier for builders that are limited on space, that prefer to do things in tiny sections over a period of time. For me, I like to build half an hour at a time based on my lifestyle. So if I could just unbox bag 1, do it for 20 minutes, half an hour, walk away, then unbox bag 2. I'm limited on space in terms of building space, so that's my only critique of Cada as a brand up until this point. To be fair, the only ones that do that are Lego, and even that has only been more recently, where they are really making it an inclusive experience for people that want to break it down and build it in really small sections rather than just dumping it all on the table and building it in one go. When you look at the instruction book, the instructions are brilliant. You know, I've just built a set from AliExpress as a bit of a test. It was a £30 motorbike. Looks great on the box. It has been an absolute nightmare to build, and a big reason for that is that the instructions are tiny. You almost need to get your magnifying glass out just to see each stage. These instructions, again, are reminiscent of anything you would find from our Danish brick maker. And then there's the point about the app, the control element, the radio controlled element, all the dancing around that this car is supposed to do, which you've probably seen if you've watched other videos. It's just a step above certainly anything Cada have ever done, and to be honest, probably anything anyone's ever done. I think once complete, this is going to be the most advanced building block set on the market. So, based on the instructions, the unboxing, the presentation, do I think this is a worthwhile set? Well, it's hard to say before I've actually started building the thing, but based on the last two Cada models that I built and the way this has been put together in terms of its presentation, absolutely. This is going to be worth every penny and more. I just want to get started. I've got about 4 other sets to build first. Stay tuned for stage 1.